that represents the following ordered pairs. Now let's make this into a table because it'll be easier to see the function rule from a table. So 0, 0, 1, 5, 2, 10, 3, 15, and 4, 20. So to write our function rule, we need to find the change, the rate of change. I can see that the y's are increasing by a positive 5. The x is increasing by a positive 1. So delta y over delta x. Change in y over change in x. Change in y is 5 over change in x, which is 1. So my rate of change is 5. So y equals 5x. Okay, now I'm going to add my y-intercept. Now my y-intercept is the value of y when x is 0. So when x is 0, y is also 0. So y equals 5x plus 0, or you could just leave it as y equals 5x. Okay, write a function rule that represents this next table. Let's find the rate of change. I can see that this is adding 12, and this is adding 1. So delta y over delta x. My change in y is 12. Change in x is 1. So y equals 12x. I need to find my y-intercept. But we have an issue. I don't know my value for x when it is 0. There's nothing in the table that states the value for y when x is 0. So there's a second way to find the y-intercept. That's plug a point in and figure out what you have to add to it to solve for b. So I know that this has to be my y-intercept, plus b. Let's plug in an x and y and then solve for b. So I'm going to plug 2 in for x and 12 in for y. So 12 equals 12 times 2 plus b. 12 times 2 is 24. So I get 12 equals 24 plus b. Subtract 24 on both sides to solve for b. Inverse operation. I get negative 12 equals b. So my y-intercept is negative 12. So my equation, y equals 12x minus 12. Okay, write the explicit formula and recursive formula for the given sequence. So my explicit formula, a of n equals my first term, 9, plus n minus 1, times the difference, which I can see that it is subtracting 3. So times negative 3. My recursive formula, the value of my first term is 9. I get a of n minus 1 plus or minus the difference, depending if it's decreasing, and in this case it's decreasing, so minus 3. The diagram below show the patterns. So I'm going to take a look at this. Added 2 dots to figure 2. Added 2 dots to figure 3. So the next figure, you can see here's the original. It's constantly adding 2 dots to the next term. So here are my next 2 dots being added on. So describe the pattern. The pattern is increasing by 2. Through that, using the pattern from above, so I have 3, 5, this is increasing by 2, 7, 9, 11. Write the recursive formula. The value of the first term was 3, comma, a of n, the current term equals the term before it, and I'm increasing, my common difference is 2.